Put Lenny Kravitz in where fucking Obama is, and you'd get the same response. You just boiled him down
to fucking Lenny Kravitz.
He's a fucking rock star. He's a cult of personality. The guy's just a fucking...
that was the only
he
black
goes, he
rock
gives
star I could
speeches,
think
people
of.
fucking start screaming, snapping pictures, girls are throwing themselves at him.
So,
he's a fucking rock star.
Can we just have 4...
None of them know what the fuck he stands for.
Let's have 4 years of that.
Okay.
Why not?
I'm not saying...
Is the country going to fall flat?
Did I say let's not do that? I said don't bullshit me as to his fucking motives.
Easy, racist.
And other people that are voting for his motives, they don't know what the fuck he's about. They just love the guy because he's fucking
but do you know what anybody... This motherfucker. You call him the blind guy from Star Trek? You just call
air
him
cleaner on his face.
Nigga. What's McCain stand for, really?
McCain is a moderate fucking Republican.
That's right. No,
you just didn't say shit though. Like what? Obama's a fucking.
He's not going to tax
Democrat.
the shit out of me like Obama would. Not trying to get this fucking socialist commie.
Why don't you take some of your extra money and help the fucking
I'd love to take extra money. I don't have extra. I have enough for me.
The ex-wife took some.
Well, you know that, but. Also, tax. I get taxed up the ass
you
already.
You have an elephant ivory
and I want
tusk
more
bathroom.
I want more fucking taxes. That's what I want. Oh, Obama, look, I'm not taxed enough. Could you take more out so you could do these fucking socialist commie programs? Go fuck yourself.
You don't want goddamn health care for everybody, Anthony?
Fuck no, why would I? What privilege? Well, just because you're an American, where does it say you have the privilege to fucking have health care?
To privilege to live.
This country is so great because some people make it to the top and some people get fucking shit on. That's the way this fucking place works.
Do you think this is Stalin?
You want to go to the Soviet Union?
Is it Stalinist to help fucking...
What, Bob?
I gotta go.
Shit.
See, Bob doesn't want to ruin his
you don't want to ruin your career. You're a communist,
Wait, let me tell you a story
Saget.
about this fucker.
Do the virus again.
Let me tell you about Bob Saget real quick.
Go ahead, Patrice.
We're out in front of fucking the Laugh Factory. This is how phony Bob is. He don't want nothing political.
World needs ditch diggers too, you know.
We had an argument, right? Just regular nobody comics. Maybe I'll know one day if I make it famous. But we going, hey, we arguing about the best burger. Who has the best burger? Everybody's like, fuck that, nigga. Jack in the Box. Nigga, Wendy's, dude. What the fuck you mean? Bob goes, I think they're all delicious and juicy. Just in case he could get a fucking deal with one of them. Fucking asshole. He won't even decide what hamburger he likes.
That was a joke.
I love Bob.
All right, Bob, come on in.
All right, there, Bob.
I love you. I'll see you soon.
Goodbye, 1 versus 100. Friday nights, what, NBC? I don't even know. All right, he's gone.
Anthony's 100%
so don't give me any. Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
100%.
There are people in this country. There are people in this country that think that because you're American, it entitles you that everybody should be on the same level. People bitch that they're impoverished. Other people bitch that they're taxed too much. That's the way this country works.
You forget where you came from. Your anger is displaced.
I did not. No. I fucking know where I came from, and that's why I say I talk like this.
Your knuckles used to bleed. Would you back in the day?
So do yours
back
when
in the
you walk.
day. Back in the day.
Oh wow! He had to fucking throw it in. Come on.
Oh, Rich.
That was pretty good.
We're having a serious conversation.
Bob Kelly's like judging. That was pretty good. It's like Simon Cowell sitting back there.
That without a doubt is the 75th
it was accurate.
gorilla reference in the last.
I'm just saying because you have big arms.
But shut up,
you
stupid.
can't lob up a knuckle softball. I'm with you.
That was a great one.
Here's what Anthony. Listen,
wait. Would you not have
Patrice.
when you were fixing
air conditioners? Yeah, ductwork. Yeah.
Would you have back then? Would you have liked to have a little relief somewhere? You are a hardworking guy, who happened to be blessed to be able to be funny and get yourself out of that situation. You wouldn't have wanted just a little bit of help somewhere, just to help a fucking little bit.
Let me explain to you. I dropped out of fucking high school.
Fair enough.
No diploma. I didn't get a GED. I didn't do shit.
Is this a bootstring story?
Yes, it is.
No.
I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when I worked. Then I got a job in air conditioning and heating. And I fucking worked hard enough, just hard enough, to fucking get paid what I needed and to get health care. I had fucking health care.
Okay, fuck health care.
Okay, no, that's a big issue.
Was there a little something where, say if somebody said, you know, Anthony, we're going to save you a couple of dollars on something that you need every month. We're going to, you know what? we're going to give you a little relief on your electric bill. And we're going to charge it to whoever the Anthony guy is that has enough money. Then.
Let me think.
Then. Like, you go, we're going to give you a little relief for your bills. Just a little on the shoulders of a motherfucker that might have a little extra.
You'll never believe me. I would say fuck no, because it's not the ideology that this country's fucking based on. People think they're privileged. They think they have
it's not a privilege thing, dude.
They believe the country is obligated, the government and the people are obligated
how can we feel
to fucking
that
take care of everyone.
How can we feel that if that's never been the existence of this country? I mean, there is welfare programs, but a lot of people on welfare because they fucking might need it. I don't need welfare, but there's some people, dude, who aren't trying to buck the system, but they just didn't. You know, this country is based on the ignorance of a lot of people. This country is based on, like, you happened to be able to have some talent to get the fuck out of your situation. But there is a schlep that is going to be a schlep for his whole life.
No shit.
But he could use a fucking hand to help out a little bit.
I wasn't fucking living out in the streets. I had a roof over my head. I ate. I had fun. I fucking had health care. I worked my ass off, but I had a good time. I wasn't fucking, like, I didn't like my job, but it supported me. And I had what I needed.
Motherfucker, I've heard you say, man, I wanted out.
Of course I did.
But you wanted out. Right now, you're living.
Because I hated my job.
You're living your out. You hated your fucking job, and then you weren't looking for a handout, but you were trying to do better.
So if you have a shitty job.
What was your other option if you didn't?
I'd have been working right now. I would have been in someone's fucking attic, installing ductwork. But that's this fucking country.
Yeah, but Patrice,
Jimmy, let me hear from Jimmy a minute.
There's one thing here that I disagree with that on, only because the healthcare. Healthcare is a big thing, man. And again, I'm not talking about people who buck the system, but the fact that we're not taking care of people who don't have enough money, and I'm not talking about fucking social leeches. I'm talking about people who really do just work and make shit money and don't have coverage, and yet the way we spend. Like, the way the Pentagon wastes money and that kind of shit, we are being overtaxed. They are fucking us in the mouth for our money.
Yep.
But they're putting it, and I'm not some fucking flaming liberal, the war, they're wasting. But they waste even in times of not war. They are fucking greedy. They don't spend right. They don't account for the money right. So it's like, why can't that fucking wasteful shit be put into legitimately
so that it doesn't cost $11,000 for a fucking emergency room stay.
Then the fucking government should look into insurance companies, things like that, restructuring of the premiums.
Maybe Obama
shit
would
like
do that, though.
Not take my fucking more tax. You know, Obama would do that if it wasn't a tax and spend.
First of
Democratic
all, he wouldn't
bullshit.
do that. It's not. This is the thing. Presidents don't do.
He's promising. Listen to his fucking speeches. He's promising universal health care in this country before the end of his first fucking term. He's promising that. It was in his fucking speeches.
Why is that hurting anybody? At least you know where the fuck your money's going.
If he could pull that shit
anyway.
I'd rather have my money go to a tail fin of a cruise fucking missile than go to some motherfucking leech.
Are you serious?
No shit, motherfucker.
I'm not talking about leeches.
A fucking sick, a dirty, sick leech. This motherfucker got a goddamn basketball in his kidney, and he can't, like, he can't get relief. He can't get relief.
No,
why can't he?
First of all, the
Don't
hospitals
have healthcare?
can't. Yeah, I do. The hospitals can't turn anybody down. They can't turn anybody. You're saying,
Yep,
so where do you draw
go
the line?
in.
Healthcare is $300 a fucking month for decent healthcare, man.
What do you draw the line? I pay
$300?
$5.
Try $760.
I pay $5.
No shit.
$500 a month.
For motherfuck Dick Oxford.
Who the fuck has $760 a month to fucking pay healthcare?
That is completely ridiculous.
Who the fuck has that, dude?
So go to those fucking insurance companies and say, I want an accounting of where the fuck this money's going, you assholes.
I'll be honest with you.
If Obama got on and said that was his plan, see, he's got a plan. I'm going to give fucking healthcare to everybody. Well, fucking spell it out, asshole. Tell me that you're going to go to these insurance companies and say, we're restructuring your fucking plan. Not that I'm being taxed.
You're upset because you got money, dude. But
shit.
What poor person's upset about healthcare fucking for everybody? What poor person?
No, but
because it ain't coming out of their fucking pocket.
It comes out of somebody's the haves and the haves not. The trickle down theory.
Trickle
down,
some
of that shit down to somebody.
I trickle the fucking shit out of my money. When I pay taxes. They're going to take it
anyway, Anthony. So what if he applies it to healthcare?
I don't want more taken out.
To a rocket.
I don't want more taken out.
I agree with that. I don't want to be 50% partners.
I'm full.
Wait, you really
I'm a partner with the United States government, and I'm paying them much too much.
You think it's really only the insurance companies, the pharmaceutical companies? You get a prescription. Bonnie had to get
look into that shit.
She had to get a prescription for morning sickness with insurance. It was 12 pills.
Said,
it was
don't look at Rich.
Without insurance, it was $700.
But
heroin would have been cheaper.
Richard, who do you think is friendlier to those fucking... I guarantee you that Obama, I think, would be less friendly to the pharmaceutical companies and the insurance companies pulling that shit.
He's going to be more friendly to the impoverished and the people that can't afford shit, which...
who are you voting for?
Who am I voting for? I probably McCain.
Okay, what is he doing that makes you feel better than Obama with his health care? What is he doing that you like, I can live with that? Or is he doing something spectacular?
He's not doing, it's more what he's not doing, which is democratic tax and spend. I'd rather see tax cuts. Like one thing Bush did that I think was good was tax cuts for corporations so they can then hire more people and pump money into the economy.
Wait, was the tax cut contingent upon them hiring? Because what happens is if you say, look, you hire X amount of Americans, we'll give you a tax cut. That's one thing. But if you give the tax cut and say, here, you can use it to hire more
Why would you do that when
Americans?
you got a Vietnamese child that's going to make your shit somewhere for a dime?
They're not going to use it to hire more
They're
Americans.
pieces of shit.
Well, then how about take care of that fucking problem, too?
Again, Obama's probably more likely
That's how you
to do that.
That's how you become president in this shitty country, which is why nobody gives a fuck anyway. That's what I'm saying. An old white man does the same shit. He owes somebody. He owes a corporation, somebody, something. So does an Obama. Why not vote for him? This is the thing that's fucked up. Stop acting like motherfuckers are not voting for his policies. Motherfuckers are not voting for a black guy. That's it.
No, and motherfuckers are voting for a black guy. Do you think 85% of the black people that are voting for Obama are all voting because they know his policies and love him? They're voting for him because he's black.
Let me tell you something. I don't believe in the system. I don't believe in electoral votes. I think that's the biggest shitty scam I've ever heard in my life.
We were talking about that earlier.
I don't believe in I don't believe that he's necessarily winning these things. That's why I'm not really I'm just saying it'd be nice to see a black guy in the presidency. Because what do presidents do? Like I said, they only known for what event happened when they were president. Can you give me the fucking policies of Abraham Lincoln, motherfucker?
I'll give you one.
Slavery and a bullet in the head. Can you tell me what fucking Lyndon Taft? Exactly. What the fuck did he do for this country?
Taft actually enacted the military defense fund. That was
Jimmy.
I made that
up. Exactly. Because Taft was in 1806 sometime.
Yeah.
What did Truman dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
JFK got shot and he fucked Marilyn Monroe.
Patrice,
what the fuck did Jimmy Carter do?
We were
Jimmy
discussing
Carter
this earlier.
decimated the fucking United States military.
And he gave planes to the Iranians right before that silly Shaw dropped out.
You're backing up our point from this morning. We said, what do you really know about these candidates? Whether
Nothing.
it's McCain, whether it was Carter, did you know anything about Bush before you voted for Bush?
And one more point, Anthony. This is the thing. They all have, presidents have legacies.
Right.
At least Obama or Hillary, at least whatever their legacy is going to be, it's already built.
It's going to be the first.
It's built in
here,
so they don't need to figure out what's going to happen. Let me tell you something. If half the world blows up, it's still the first nigga president or the first bitch president. You understand?
Yeah.
So what difference does it fucking make? Now they might be able to do something because they don't have to figure out what their legacy is going to be for 4 years. Just vote for a black guy or woman to see what the fuck's going to happen. Then you can go back to old white guys with white wigs.
I'm sick of old white guy
more than any other
old white guy.
That I could respect more than any other fucking thing I've heard is just vote for the black guy. So let's all see what happens.
Let's see what the fuck happens.
I like the mystery aspect of that. I like the movie aspect of it. It's exciting. It's kind of like, hey, We could all fucking be nuked or something. Whatever. That I respect more than, it's not that he's black, that the black people are voting, or it's the policies or this, that, or the other thing. So you're looking at it as a grand adventure for the country for 4 years.
There is a light around this guy. There's some weird vibe people have. Like when Jesse Jackson ran, when Sharpton is in the... No one ever feels that way about these. But there's some kind of a weird thing that I imagine JFK had, which is this weird thing where you're like, wow, things are going to change somehow in a good way. It's just a feeling.
Maybe that's a new way of doing things.
He's not going to. He is still the underdog, even though he's winning.
I'm willing to give it a shot.
Hillary is so embedded into this government with all her connections.
Dude, he's kicking her ass.
It doesn't matter.
All of a sudden super delegates now.
Even though she's a woman,
they came out with a new one.
Even as a woman, she's still seen as more of the. Even as a woman, she's still seen as more of the same shit because she's embedded. So I think that's actually going to hurt her because we've had a Bush or a Clinton in the White House. Right. That last name has been president for fucking since 1988.
Is it 88?
I love Patrice.
Why are you so, John? Another old white guy.
You know, will you be the same way? Hey, wait a second, Patrice. Would you be the same way with Colin Powell if he was running? You would go, let a black guy, or if it was Condoleezza Rice, would you be the same way if they were conservative?
Absolutely.
If they were conservatives?
Yes.
Okay.
Because black people are not going to give a fuck about conservatives.
That's not true. Black people don't stand behind
black
people.
They will vote for a black guy, conservative or not.
Are you serious? Colin Powell versus Huckabee? You don't think we vote for Colin Powell because he's black?
Condoleezza Rice, would they vote for her?
Absolutely.
You think
Over
so?
any Democrat.
Absolutely.
Over any Democrat.
Yeah. So
of
you're
course
saying they would jump party line for race. That's what you're saying.
Black people aren't party line. We don't believe in this shitty system. Because Democrat is what we... Look at... That's just what we're raised to do, is be Democrats.
The shitty system that's put a black guy now pretty much right there at the footsteps of the White House.
Yeah.
That shitty system.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But I don't believe in any of this. See, you're educated on this shit, but the average layman, look, man, there's questions about Bush winning Florida in 2000.
Right.
There's questions about it. And we live under that. We live under the possibility of a president that didn't really win. And we don't give a fuck.
Same with Kennedy
Why
in
don't
Chicago.
we just fucking vote for a black guy? Why do we give a fuck? Why do we live under a fictitious war, which is, we all agree this is some bullshit now. And he possibly didn't win Florida. Possibly. And we're comfortable watching this psychopath, Christian right-wing motherfucker be our leader.
Right.
We can't have a handsome, young, charismatic black guy for 4 years and just... Clinton, his legacy is he got his dick sucked.
Right.
That's the same
We
thing.
can't vote for a fucking black dude.
So we want to put Sidney Poitier in there.
Well, he's got that mole still, though.
Yes.
See what happens.
It's the same as Kennedy.
Why not Sidney Poitier?
Sidney Poitier.
Why not?
I like Sidney
listen.
Poitier.
God damn.
Jimmy's got to piss, and we're getting away from Jimmy's first TV appearance, by the way.
I like the politics talk, actually.
Politics?
I like it.
Politics.
It's a lot of passion in this.
Very
A lot of passion in this discussion.
Okay, and the free healthcare, do you say free education too? Where do you draw the line on free? I'm just. Where do you draw the line?
It's annoying to want to give Americans health care and education.
Are you
act like
fucking
you're
asshole?
Because it's a no. It's a so.
You wouldn't want your fucking daughters to be able to go to fucking university, $80,000 a year, whatever the fuck it is.
Everybody, it just drops.
No,
the
it doesn't.
playing field.
It absolutely does.
No.
Holy shit! I'm saying Rich Voss is right.
Switzerland's a fucked up country. You gotta admit that. With their free
It's a non-fucking issue in the world.
You know what?
Stop it, Switzerland.
You know what, Patrice?
We have a
Shitty country.
responsibility in this world that Switzerland will never fucking
we
have
have a
to hold this whole
To do
planet.
what? Bomb ideology?
To keep this
fighting
fucking
terrorism
planet
is like fighting
from ripping
a word?
itself apart.
Oh,
If
really?
this
It's
country
like
wasn't
fighting
here,
obesity.
the planet would rip itself apart if this fucking country wasn't here.
Really?
We've saved this country, this world
Are you
from the
serious?
brink of fucking disaster.
We've only
Tenfold.
we are the brink of disaster. We drop a mushroom
Oh,
cloud
sure, we fucked
on
some
anything.
shit up.
But what the fuck? England ran the country for a second. They ran the world.
Oh, back in fucking wooden ship
so
days.
you're saying now this is it? We are the lead. We running shit forever.
We were. Europe is getting very fucking uppity, rich, and united these days. but someone will pop up out of there and want to take over the world again.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the United States, throughout the modern age, has saved this fucking planet and shit countries like
From
France and England and everyone.
Let's say
from the 30s.
1930s.
Industrial age.
No. Not even from the fucking 30s, because Hitler was over there baking people till 42.
Yeah.
42 till 42.
Because we
weren't saving the world.
Because we kept our asses out of it for a while.
Exactly.
But after World War II, let's say then, during and after, the tail end and after,
then the rest of the time we're fighting Russians. We weren't fucking saving the world.
Bullshit, that is saving the world. If we weren't here, the Russians would have fucking goose-stepped everywhere.
To where?
To every fucking country in Europe.
How did we stop? We didn't stop the
we
Russians from doing anything.
Are you out of
the
your
only
fucking
time we
mind?
Germany, we used to fight.
Where do you think the Iron Curtain was?
We would fight the Russians. See, what the Cold War was, we would just pay everybody. Okay, if Russia went somewhere, we would pay some other little third. This is why we have enemies now.
You don't think
we would pay somebody to fight Russia, and then now the people we pay to fight Russia hate our fucking guts.
Those were the small wars going on, but you don't think that the Soviet Union would have just swept across fucking Europe and taken everything that Germany had?
The only concern we ever had with Russia was Bay of Pigs. What other fucking fight did we have?
Right after World War II, Russia wanted everything Nazi Germany had. The only reason they didn't get it is because we said, fuck you, we're splitting this shit up.
If our soldiers, that's one, he's right about that. If our soldiers weren't there, they really were a deterrent for the Soviets.
Holy shit, they wanted
when the Soviet
everything.
Union fell, all these places wanted their independence.
Germany would have been
really did want to take
Germany
over
would have been
Europe.
communist the whole.
We saved that entire fucking Europe, and now we get shit on by them. They could go fuck themselves.
I agree.
And this country is has been at the forefront of saving the goddamn world over and over again. Sure, we fuck up a lot, but you know, what are you going to do?
We're wasting a lot of time, Anthony.
Really?
The country
itself.
Why are we still in Iraq? I don't understand exit strategy. I don't understand none of it. Why
I don't get that
are we
either.
fucking around?
I think because
in these countries,
logistically, you can't just rip everybody out of there and all the equipment and say,
stop lying
take
about
it easy.
democracy. We've never liked democracy anywhere else but here. All of us, we don't want democracy around the world because then we can't go and do what the fuck we want to do. That's why we want dictators and we play.
I agree.
This shit is shit that we did, man. This fucking whole Iraq war is some bullshit we was doing in 1970. That's what the fuck we doing.
I like this.
You can't vote for a black guy.
I agree with you on that one.
Vote for a fucking black guy. Just vote. Shut the fuck up.
I'm supposed to vote for the black guy.
Yes.
Just because he's black and let's see what happens?
Yes.
I want to be alive for a black president.
Yes.
Just to see what happens.
It's good times for you and your business to just see what the Negro
Just to
president's
see what he
doing now.
brings.
It would be the best thing for this radio show because he'll have a nervous breakdown.
Yes. It would bring life somewhere.
They could have an Anthony. When is Anthony going to have a nervous breakdown contest?
Yeah, man.
When's the election? November what?
Vote for the fucking guy, man.
You think I should vote for him?
Just vote for fucking the black president. As simple as that.
I don't think you can get past the black thing. I don't know. Can you get past the black
He's
thing
light
with
skinned
Obama?
enough, and he doesn't really get it. He gets his chicken at Boston.
Sicilian.
He's not going to be running the country. I mean, everybody
Old white
around
guy
him
still
is
runs
really?
the country. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Do you see a trend in his supporters? A lot of white people support Obama. Again, they
have to
can't
for him
tell
to
me
be the
why.
president.
But now he's the president. Now it's not an old white guy that all these white guilty people can then say, fuck you, old guy, we're not going to go along with what you say. Now it's a black guy in there and they'll go, oh, you know something, let's go along with him.
Why not?
Because we're so guilty as white people. Let's see what the change he comes up and more shit will pass under his presidency than any other president. Mark my fucking words.
But Anthony, you have a fucking...
It might be good stuff.
Maybe good stuff.
Maybe good stuff.
You have
That's good. That's a
political
nice
understanding,
gamble.
man. You have some political
I try.
savvy. The average remember Michael Dukakis? He lost the presidency
Tank helmet.
because he had a furlough program. Nigga got out of jail, raped a bitch,
Yep.
and it fucked him up.
Certainly did.
And that's how easy it is with
Willie.
this country. This is an MTV country. I like him. I don't like him.
Yeah.
Just vote for this motherfucker
If he wins,
and see what he do.
He's the top American Idol guy right now.
Yeah. That's what he is. That's
Obama
this fucking country.
American Idol.
Anthony's the last piece of the puzzle. You endorse Obama. It's a done deal.
If he wins, do black people have to stop complaining?
Anthony looked back. He looked like a slave.
I just made bug eyes.
Not voting for no black man.
Anthony's the last piece of this puzzle that's been happening.
If he wins, black people can't say anymore.
Fuck you.
See, that's the rule, too. Okay, go ahead, Patrice.
I'm asking.
If a Jew becomes a president, you can't talk about the Holocaust no more?
No, I didn't say the
No,
Holocaust.
shut the fuck up!
Listen to me. I said
racism is a part of our existence in this country. So if it's a black president, we can't say shit about racism no more.
The Jews aren't using the Holocaust to hold them back in advancing their people as they have in this country.
So we're using racism to hold us back?
Some black people, and I would say a majority, use slavery.
Did you just make up more?
Yes, I'm making this up.
You just made up majority.
Through life
experience. You just said majority.
Yeah, we watch The Wire.
You don't think that black people use the fact that white people oppressed them during slavery and afterwards as I don't want to use the word excuse. Because there has been a horrific racism in this country.
Not really.
I understand that. Not really.
There's been a horrific racism on this show.
But over the years, when we get to a point, and like Rich said, we get to the point where a black man is elected president, doesn't that negate every single thing up to this point that now it shows that black people can achieve anything. The ultimate in this country, the pinnacle of power in the free world.
That is not.
So why then should we take shit from Reverend Al about racist this and this? Shouldn't Reverend Al become completely fucking irrelevant? Shouldn't Jesse Jackson go the fuck away if there's a black president?
But see, is it irrelevant that all up to this point, every major leader up until this point has been an old white guy? And all of a sudden, all the problems that we had when old white guys were president, that a black guy becomes president, that all those problems now disappear just because of that. Just because that's just like, okay, white people, at least you're not as bad as we fucking thought. At least you voted for a black dude to do something for now. Now let's do the next thing. Do you really believe we're gonna walk around and say it's over? It's done? Everybody,
it's over.
We sing kumbaya.
No.
This nigga's the piece of the puzzle.
But
it plants the seed where excuses are no more. Okay, Jews don't use the Holocaust to hold themselves down like you said.
They use the Holocaust.
No,
they use the Holocaust.
Just part of it, not the Holocaust.
Did you say something is no more to be poetic? What did he say? Reasons are no more. They plant the seeds for the Holocaust to say reasons.
I don't know what he said.
Jews are elevated in this society. Jews are seen as a success, as an overcoming situation.
Right.
But I said this a million fucking times. You can move on. It's a crime to be a Nazi to this day. Niggas are just freed. It's over, Negroes. 400 years of raping and mixing your color. See that light-skinned girl right there? That's because I raped your mother, bitch. We just are fucking done. That's what I'm saying. It's a vague existence we live in. We live with the enemy, and we're doing pretty fucking okay.
The fucking enemy. I'm glad you said 400 fucking years ago.
The enemy. We're talking about, and what I mean by the enemy is your skin color, Anthony. I don't look at you as oppressor.
It's olive.
Your skin color is my Hitler mustache. Every white guy.
Is it really? Is it really? How many fucking generations of my skin color?
Do you consider yourself a white guy?
Yeah.
You know, but your family probably came over here from the criminal thing and
the Sicilian fucking thing.
You're from another country.
But I don't look that far back. Why do you gotta go 400 fucking years in your culture and still bring it up? We understand. Yes, it's been horrible.
Jews get to bring up the fucking Holocaust every second.
But like you said, they overcome this shit.
You can't yell this out. Jews are more hated throughout this world than blacks are. Okay? Don't look at me with that thing. Jews on the white supremacy list are number one. The only difference is we know you're black. Some of us can get away with not looking as a Jew. People in this country, a black man will be a president before a Jew will.
That's right.
No question whatsoever. Okay, so Jews don't act like Jews have it so fucking easy. All right?
I didn't say
There's
Jews have it easy.
3% of us in this whole fucking country.
I know.
3%.
The
There's 13. There's 13. No.
This is why nobody likes him.
I know.
You know what? Why?
This is why nobody likes him.
Because you just said that Jews have it so
You're helping.
easy.
You're uniting me with Patrice right now.
Jews are just shut up.
You know what? Okay,
just shut up.
We don't sit and complain.
At least black people are focused. Everybody, let me tell you what this country is. Everybody, it's white people on top, and everybody positioning to be the most oppressed.
Right.
And that's what, and I will agree with you on that, is that I think that we qualify and relate too much to how we are to white people. We don't really have an agenda. We don't have that's why a black president might just, because look at this, crime to each other. Mm-hmm. Maybe if it's a black president, we actually might look at each other and go, hey, look, let's not shoot each other in the face. Cause, we gotta make let's make the black president proud. Let's show them that we can just be proud. Maybe old white guys as our boss for our entire life kind of get you a little bit angry.
I can see now. That's a point I can appreciate and understand. When Patrice says it like that, I can understand.
Can we feel good for 5 fucking seconds, please?
I understand you want to feel good for 5 seconds.
Can we just feel good?
I don't need huge amounts of change. You say, old white guy. It's done okay by me.
Of course.
And it's done okay by...
You have an old white guy existence, man. You got some money. No. You're feeling good. You can go play golf. You drive a car, a nice car, you're living a nice existence.
Wait, guy, he didn't do all right by you. I mean, you lived a life okay, but you were shit too. Like you fucking air conditioning guy. You happen to be brilliantly funny, so you made a great career. But the fucking
but that's everybody's life. It's called fucking working.
I know, but I'm saying it's like it's not like all of a sudden because you're white they fucking. You were in the same shit.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get. But and here's something.
And that's what I believe. I believe that 100%. This is why I don't like O'Reilly, and this is why Sharpton bugs me too on a certain level. Just because this country takes people who don't know. It's the know that take people who don't know and manipulate them into warring with each other and taking sides when poor black people and poor white people are in the same fucked up shit. If I'm in the know, anybody in the know can elevate in this country. That's the great thing about this country. But if you're not in the know, man, if you don't understand shit, you're destined.
Well, get your fucking self in the know. Yeah. That's my thing. Is people
it's not that simple. That's not fair to say.
It is fucking simple.
Listen, man, this radio show took you to another level mentally, Anthony. It exposed you to things that you wouldn't be exposed to. If I stayed in Boston, I would have never gone to Australia. I talk to my friends in Boston. I go, look, man, listen, fuck going to Miami. Get your passport. We're going to go to Australia, eat sushi. Nigga, ain't no raw fish, motherfucker. That would be me if comedy didn't place me places in this world to understand more things, man.
I educated myself before I ever got into radio. Like I said, I dropped out of fucking high school. It wasn't like I needed a high school to teach me shit. I fucking knew there was stuff I wanted to know about my life, the world, people, biology, astronomy, and I pick up a fucking book, or simple enough, turn on a television show that wasn't some sitcom and watch PBS or something and maybe learn something and educate yourself. People are too fucking lazy.
What are you going to learn about black people?
They don't want to educate themselves. I know enough about black people
to not vote,
and I'm not voting for Barack Obama. Do you think black people are better off now than they were 20 years ago?
Absolutely.
There are a lot of black people that don't. And there are a lot of black people still using the same excuses of 20 years ago and the racism and the oppression that was on top of them 20 years ago now. And the reality of the situation is,
Anthony,
that an educated, well-spoken black man has a better chance at getting jobs and succeeding than a white guy does.
I was born a year after Martin Luther King got shot on the balcony. A year.
Bullet missed you, don't worry. I thought you were going to say I was almost there.
No, my mother was living in the... My mother thinks differently than me. I think a little differently than probably somebody that's 20 now. It's going to take a minute to get past that, but the fucked up shit just stopped yesterday. Like, that's what I'm saying. You act like... this has been something where that's like your boy. What's that fucking radio guy that you guys love?
Brother
you weren't
Reese.
in
Bob Grant.
No.
Bob Grant rules.
That fucking old. Let's just get back to the way it was. For you
good old
fucking
days.
asshole.
The good old days.
Is black people are just now thinking about the good old
Do
days.
you honestly think just now and yesterday, fucking black guy's ready to be president? And you're telling me this was yesterday?
But black guy, first of all, time out. Black people have run. You had Shirley Chisholm, and you had Sharpton, and you had Jesse Jackson.
Serious contenders.
We've been running for a president.
But never
this is not
serious
new.
contenders.
All Obama's doing is running for president.
Yeah.
So that's not anything new. We're talking about there's an actual feel. This is what's fucking with you.
Yeah.
There's a chilly. White people are getting the chills. And it's your own guilt. We're not gonna fucking kill you.
It's called fear.
We're not gonna fucking kill you. We're not. It's just a guy. We promise. Okay. Just vote for the guy.
Just stop fucking on. Will you vote for the guy?
Just vote for the guy.
Would you vote for him if he looked like Omar?
Omar. The liar.
You vote for him if he acted like him.
Hey, Rich S. from Kansas City writes, Patrice just gave out the new winning Obama slogan. Just vote for this motherfucker.
I want to see the signs.
I'm going to vote for him. Hey, jump party
What's
live.
interesting is that Sharpton hasn't endorsed Obama yet.
He shouldn't. That's the best thing that ever happened for Obama because another thing about black leaders.
You think Sharpton's smart enough not to endorse him knowing it would hurt him?
I believe that Sharpton would get up there because he's a guy who likes to be in the limelight.
Well, he's been very quiet about this whole thing.
He would want to get up there and hold up Obama's hand and be. But if God bless him, if he knows that would be suicide to support Obama, because it would. It'd be suicide.
You think Sharpton's smart enough to know that?
I pray. You know what? I pray to God he's smart enough to not endorse
Who's Jackson
Obama.
endorsing?
I hope it's not.
They're both endorsing Obama. If they're going to come out and endorse him, they have to.
Well, Bush was stupid enough to endorse.
I hope they don't.
They will. But everybody knows anyway. That's not a big
Bush
deal.
was stupid enough to endorse McCain. You know, and Bush's popularity is sucks dick.
Hey.
So that's not going to help.
I'm sure McCain was like, "Oh, jeez, can you shut up?"
And black people never
up?
had a leader in this country. I mean, Martin Luther King was but see, he wasn't. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they weren't. They were leader by proxy. But the thing is, we've never actually voted for anybody that this country
Right, it
thinks
was some
leads
kind
us.
of appointed,
Al Sharpton is white people. He's the white people's candidate for leading us. We've never ever voted for Al Sharpton.
I certainly don't remember casting a vote for him.
Exactly, and the leader of black people is always who white people hate. So, Lord knows, I do not want Obama to get supported. Black people should not support him. We should go, fuck that motherfucker, and then vote for him in the cut. Because if the more white people see that he's not accepted by black people, this might be. We just might be. Let's look into this. Because if black people start doing coming to America shit and every town is a bongo fucking parade, boom, 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 boom. Welcome, Obama, Barack, go, baby, yeah. And Barack comes out trying to be black. What's up, motherfuckers? Can you dig it?
Can you dig it?
Hey, Brad from New Jersey. Brad from New Jersey's got. Let me get this in. Brad from New Jersey writes, in the words of the great Ron Bennington, white people have been running things for the past 50,000 years or so. Maybe we need a break. Maybe we need a break. In the
4 years.
We want to lay back and go, you know something? You take the wheel for a while.
Yes.
Let's see how this goes.
Don't you want to rest and look at all the sights?
Right. You saw how good.
All the shit y'all blew up. Don't you want to look at all the shit you blew up over the last couple of years?
Would be nice.
You saw how good Idi Amin did.
Kind of relaxed.
That's true, Charles Taylor.
That's
great
the
job.
fucking, you motherfuckers. That's the vision. That's why Forrest Whitaker won the Oscar. White baby sandwiches is what we're going to eat from now on.
A key grip, get his eye. Lift the eye.
That's what it is.
White baby sandwiches.
The Negro dictator. Are you fucking...
It's a joke. I'm voting for Obama now.
No, but that's why Bobby joke. We had a joke about Floyd Mayweather. Bobby, you joke. That's the thing. You friends, you joke racially, but it helps.
Yeah.
So Floyd Mayweather he's just he's an arrogant dude. He's a charismatic, arrogant motherfucker. So white people, I'm just like, Bobby, why don't you vote for him? Why are you voting? Not vote, but why are you not for him? He goes, I just want black people to be polite.
I just want a little.
And we were joking, but this fucker, he was serious.
Let me say something. Thank you. I just want him to say hello.
Yeah.
And goodbye.
Have you ever tried to get...
That's it, right?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
I'm good, how are you?
That's right.
Even if they're faking it.
Wait, how's this room
Even
go?
if they're
hold
faking
on.
it,
Bobby's
bastard.
Obama. Jimmy's leaning toward Obama.
I think
Patrice
I'm leaning
Obama.
towards Obama.
I like the Obama. Boss is McCain.
No, I'm leaning towards... I'm kind of leaning towards Obama, so I could
Holy
just...
shit.
Well, not because...
I really
no,
don't want
before
him.
all
Wow.
this, because McCain is a little old, he's a little liberal, so what the hell? Let's see the liberals and see what happens.
The bottom line is there's a weird feeling around the dude. That's what it's about. Because I usually typically despise Democrats. I don't like the tax policy. I agree with you 100%. Do not make me a 50% partner of the government.
Jimmy's had an interesting couple of years on this radio show because you were you were so much more Republican 2 years ago than you are now.
Bush has destroyed the Republican Party's unity. Bush destroyed
because of
it.
the religious aspect of them.
Yeah.
Because of this fucking $350,000 fine, which is all Parents Television Council shit. Like, the Democrats are repulsive with their fucking political correctness, but the Republicans are also...
Yeah, let's not forget.
I know.
And if you had a
Let's not forget
qualified white
Obama
guy,
wanted Imus gone, but we didn't forget that.
That's
that's true.
But it doesn't
But
matter.
that's the political way to do
right,
it, though.
right. They're all going to agree with the Imus
But you got to admit, if you had what you thought was a qualified white Democrat guy, you didn't give a fuck who it is. He'd win the presidency. It's weird that Bush has taken it to the place where get these Republicans out of here, and now you're sitting there waiting around for the old white guy Democrat,
dude.
And it's like, oh my God, a bitch and a nigga. What? Nothing else?
Well, Romney, a Mormon from Utah, and John Edwards blew this. How did that fucking wimp?
No kidding, man.
Jesus Christ, it was a fucking Benetton ad, you cocksucker. You couldn't fucking win the nomination, a black guy, a chick, and a fucking Mormon, and you bowed out first?
You would vote for, if it was just a qualified Democratic white guy.
This was the easiest election for the Democrats to win. And they're making it close.
It's a woman and a black guy. It might be the president in the Oval Office. They're really going to have to check the jokes. The running gags around the White House are definitely going to have to change. You know what, dude? The president don't get nothing done. Dude, he's a figurehead.
But it's been interesting watching Jimmy because it's been a transformation going on with you the last few years.
But again, my problem is the conservatives forcing their morality about fucking gays and all that shit down my throat.
I believe
makes me sick.
So Jimmy's done that, and I've joined the NRA, and I'm stockpiling weapons.
But that's who's fucking up radio. That's why nobody in this business should be voting for a Republican dude. This fucking President Huckabee.
He's so out. Mathematically, he doesn't even have a chance.
He's done skate.
McCain, a guy that was abused in Vietnam.
Him,
that
I like
fucker
that.
I kind of like that
bad
Rambo
dreams.
aspect of it.
Yeah, but see, the reason I like Obach, too, it opens the door for Jews.
Who's
Yeah.
Obach?
I said, whatever. It opens the door.
No, it's
for-
not.
Bach.
It's not. Whatever. You got to pull a lot
I
of
said
Oh,
Barack.
my
Where
God.
I said Barack.
Which one's the elephant and which one's the
Barama?
donkey?
Oh,
I said
Bach.
Barack.
Which one's
whatever
the
I'm saying,
elephant? Which
it
one's the
opens the
donkey?
door for Jews.
I'm voting
If
for
Barack-
Redenbacher because
I'm
of his
gonna vote for
popcorn.
You just heard him, right? You just heard what he said, right?
It
What was that?
opens the
It
door
opens
for-
the door for Jews. That's
It
what
does.
he's concerned
Oh, that's
about.
all he cares
You're
about.
damn straight.
Get in line
don't care
behind
for-
everybody.
You're absolutely
because
right.
this country is
Exactly.
very racist when it comes
We'll
to
have
Jews.
a fucking tranny first.
Because we already feel. See, this is the thing about the racism about Jews. We
say,
already feel
that you're
running the country.
But it's ridiculous.
Behind the scenes, clandestinely, they feel that you're...
No, who won it?
The WASP run this country. That's who runs the country.
Good old boys? Not anymore. Good old boys ran it in 1950.
The WASP. It's a giant wasp that runs it, and he's threatening to sting you.
Corporations run the country, and banks, and...
Who owns the most property?
Why the fuck do Jews always get mad when people say they run the... What kind of racism... It bothers you to say you run the banks. No, we do not. Shut the fuck up. Black people are rapists, robbers, and junkies. You run the banks, and you're fucking complaining? Shut the fuck up, Jews.
Don't forget Big
Shut
Dick.
up.
You guys get Big Dick.
At least now we're educating people
We're
out there.
animals. Big dick robbers. These motherfuckers. Diamond District fucking bankers. In Hollywood.
Right.
And you motherfuckers want... What else do you want? Shut the fuck up.
Not taking the blame for this country.
You made...
We're taking... And when you say... No, shut up. When you say Jews run the country, then we take the blame for what's going on in this country.
You make... Here's what Jews... I admire Jews.
Answer that.
They made the Godfather cry about saying a statement that I didn't even see nothing wrong with, and they made him cry and give all his money to Simon Wiesenthal. I don't know what you do. I don't know how you do it. You made Mel Gibson cry. I respect your power. You have some sort of power. Do you need the presidency for your fucking self-esteem?
Vice president.
Black people could fucking just vote for a black guy for our self-esteem. Like I said, I've had to look at Jeff Spicoli pictures as Jesus for my entire fucking life. Can I just
I think
be
it's more
proud
I think
for
it's
a
more
minute?
Lance from Pulp Fiction. Lance!
Can you give me a fucking break? Can you give us 5 seconds? You run shit.
It is
Your
amazing
doctors,
we're still
lawyers,
going with the
yeah.
white Jesus. It's still amazing.
They won't change it.
It amazes
How are we going to change it now?
There's black people that are fucking horrified to see a black Jesus.
Just take a history lesson. That guy wasn't white.
He certainly was. He had blonde hair and blue eyes. He was inspired by God himself.
Right. How can you say what he looked like? Oh, just because he was born on a certain place of the earth. His father's supposed to be God. How the hell do you know what color he's going to be?
God fucking shot
and
a
God's
big white
white.
man load.
He had dirty blonde pubes.
Are you saying that in the Bible there's a part missing where he came from Iowa all the way to Baghdad?
What is now Iowa?
No, it doesn't matter where he's from.
What is now Iowa?
Since God,
What is now Iowa?
who is an old white guy with a big white beard, since he's the father, you know,
the
he
three
came out
wise
white.
Irish guys. I'm sure.
He came
I'm
out white.
positively sure.
That's right.
In Baghdad, I'm sure there was a white Jesus with a perm.
So he was an Arab. Don't try to claim him as a black guy.
I didn't.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. I at least say he looks more like Saddam Hussein than he does.
Mocha. He was Mocha.
Yeah.
Whatever
Well,
makes
if you
you feel
highlight
better.
Saddam's hair and
He looked
straighten
like
his
Sam.
beard.
He looked like our own Sam.
Sam.
Curly hair. He had feet of bronze.
And I mean, we don't
Maybe they were
complain
just
too much
dirty.
about
Feet
that.
of bronze that could flick quarters off of
Maybe
them
the
when
feet
he was
of bronze
young.
were dirty. That's what he meant by that. Christ didn't wash his feet. He was busy.
We don't complain a lot about white Jesus. It's not often you hear just the black Israelites complain about black
they
black
complain about
but
that.
the average black person is so used to looking at white Jesus and so afraid of God. Black people are so afraid of God that we're not going to fuck around with God's image that we've seen all this time. But at least, you know,
you leave Jesus alone, and we have left alone the fact that, especially over the past 20, 30 years or so, black people have tried to lay claim to every single invention made.
Yeah, we've really.
I'm getting a little tired of hearing during Black History Month how this motherfucker invented the stoplight.
That's right.
Is that not?
I don't know.
Now what are you going to do? Just pass right through it and fuck this nigga technology and kill somebody? We help you white people live. That's how we invented it. Lord and Jesus, how do we keep white people
Growing
alive?
up in school, all I knew was Peanut Man.
Yeah.
I didn't have to deal with anything else or remember anyone but Peanut Guy. And now it's stoplights.
How about Charles
the
Drew?
filament for the light. He was helping Edison
How about
behind the
Charles
scenes.
Drew to fucking help him cure his fucking AIDS every time he fucks a
How about
transvestite?
There you go, one of that. The heart transplant guy.
Thank you.
I understand, but
Beepers.
Jesus.
There's always a
Look,
black
can you
guy
tell
who
I am so
invented it
hyper
that
right
we
now. I
stole.
drank like 6 cups of coffee backstage. I feel like I'm talking like a McDonald's hamburger tonight. You know?
We could all unite in our hatred of Jimmy's act. It's time to unite. Hold hands. Black Jew, white, racist. Racism.